Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 22 of the video podcast, Me and My Dog and Some Yarn. Today is April 14th, 2014, and it is a Monday. Yay! I'm actually home early today. As you guys know, I work with my dad, and my mom and dad live about 10 minutes from me, so I normally ride in with my dad. I go and I pick him up. So that's what we did this morning, but he wasn't feeling well. He had allergies. I think he's getting a cold. He says it's allergies. Time will tell. But he didn't feel good this afternoon, so he said, "Come on, let's go," and I said, "Okay." So I am here podcasting. It's actually a good thing that we came home early because we've had storms, cold front coming through today, and when I got home, my burglar alarm was going off. Not as though someone had broken in, but it was beeping real loud, like we had a low battery, which we did. Normally, I thought the alarm company would call and notify you of that, but they did not, and I'm a little upset because I walked in and Dottie was totally freaking out. The cats were okay, they don't care, but Dottie, knew that that was not supposed to be going off, and no telling how long it had been going off. Yeah, she was barking and dancing around, having a fit. So she's just now calming down. She needed some mommy and me time, and I wanted to podcast, so you've got Dottie this afternoon in the podcast, so I hope that's okay. Hopefully she'll be a good girl. We'll see. It's been busy the last 2 weeks. I apologize for not filming. I've just been busy with family and work and other commitments. But we've got exciting news in the family. My sister, some of you might have read my blog. My sister has a bunch of health problems. And one of those things that she has is a disorder that is similar to diabetes, but it's not. Her blood sugar can drop drastically within a few minutes. And it can spike up too, but most of the time hers drops low. So she heard about diabetic alert dogs, and she heard about these last summer, and she was telling me and my family, and I had never heard of a diabetic alert dog, and this is really cool. If any of you guys out there are diabetics, or you know of a diabetic, you ought to check into this. What the dog does is it alerts you of a high and a low, or a low. It'll come and it'll paw you on the leg or on the knee if you're sitting, and when it paws you, you know you need to check your blood, and they can even alert your blood sugar if it's right before it drops. So it might not show that your blood sugar has dropped, but within like 5-10 minutes it probably will drop to that low. So anyways, my sister heard about these dogs, and she's been raising money and taking donations to get a dog. She's about 3/4 of the way finished with her donations. She put down a deposit, and once you put down a deposit, then you get in line for a dog. And the organization she got her dog from is Warren Retrievers. And anyways, so when was it? Last September, I think, they told her she was accepted, and she put down her deposit and started raising money at that point. Then in December, they called and told her that they actually had a specific dog picked out for her, and that it was a girl, and that it was a black lab, and that she needed to come up with a name for it. So Kit came up with a name for it. She named it Lexi. when she comes in town, I might put her on the podcast and let her tell you the story of how she picked the name. But anyways, her name is Lexi. So she's been waiting and waiting for her dog to be trained, and she got her dog last Tuesday, April 8th. And the dog is just so sweet. I haven't met it because my sister lives in California. So I'll get to meet Lexi when she comes in town for my parents' anniversary. So I'm so excited for my sister. This is just a life. This dog could literally save her life. My sister has passed out and lost consciousness, and the dog is trained to go call 911. It has a special button in the home that it goes and it hits for 911. So it does all kinds of things. It can bring Kit her medicine. It goes with her everywhere, to doctor's appointments, out to dinner, just wherever. So we're excited. I do have a picture on my phone. I don't know if it will show up. But I wanted to show you because this is something really exciting for my family. This is Kit and her dog. Oh, you can't see it. I'll have to post some pictures on my blog because it's really exciting that she got her dog. And yay, that gives my sister so much freedom. So anyways, Dottie now has a cousin Lexi, and Lexi's going to come see her in May. And I'm hoping the two will get together and be good friends. I think they will. Dottie gets along with just about any dog, so I think they will. So, I guess enough about that. So how have you guys been? I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. I hope you guys have been knitting and crocheting and getting a lot of projects done. I have gotten something done. I'll show my finished object first. Daddy, be good. We had to talk before we started filming, remember? Okay, so I finished my sister's shawl. Ta-da! Here it is. It is done. All I have to do is put the fringe on here. And it's done. I don't know if I showed you this last time or not. I really can't remember. It's made out of Knit Picks palette. Jerry, thank you for telling me that. It is palette, not palette. I was trying to make it fancy. But anyways, it's made out of Knit Picks. The colorway is Marina. And it's got the fan and feathers at the bottom. The pattern is being tested right now on Ravelry, and so I hope to have it out in a few weeks. And it will be a free pattern, so I'm excited about that. This one is my sister's, and of course Aunt Rita's is finished. I've actually blocked Aunt Rita's, and I was going to block it straight instead of scallopy. But as I was playing around with it, I really liked it where the points came down so you could see the lace. So that is how I blocked it. It's drying right now, so I will show you next week. But now I started on my mother's shawl. And I started this the same day Kit got her dog, which was April 8th. And I have already gotten quite a bit done, as you can see. It's a very simple pattern and knits up really fast. One of the girls that's testing this for me started it the same day I did, and she's already finished. She is a speedy knitter. I wish I could knit that fast. But I feel like I've worked on this for a week. I feel like I did pretty good considering all the things that have been going on here at home. So, the color is Fushia is the colorway. So I'm excited. After this, I will have 2 more. Mine and my Aunt Becky's. So that is really the only thing that I've been knitting on. So this is probably going to be yet another short podcast. We're at 10 minutes now. But I do have a bunch of enhancements. And if you don't want to see, that's fine. But I'm excited. So I wanted to show you. Oh, I do have a giveaway. Maybe I ought to do that in case people don't want to see the enhancements. I can go ahead and do the giveaway. The giveaway is for a skein of yarn. I was going to do a project bag, and I wanted the house straight for Easter, so I put up my project bags were all over the knitting room, and it was looking really bad, and my husband even said, you need to clean up your room. Which was pretty embarrassing. Nobody's told me that in a really long time. So I went ahead and I picked up all the project bags, and I will start on those again in, after Easter. But yeah, so I was making a mess. I do that. I have to make a mess when I make stuff. I mean, I just do. So anyways, this is what I'm giving away. It is Knit Picks. It's Knit Pick Shadow, and it is in the, what's it called? Oregon Coast Heather. It is just not going to that's not going to come in. Okay, well, just trust me. That's what it says. Knit Pick Shadow, Oregon Coast Heather. And it's a really pretty brown, beigey brown. And it is a lace weight. It's 100% merino wool. And if you would, I will start a thread in our group, and if you would just tell me what you would make out of this lace yarn, and I will choose a winner next week or whenever I film next, and I'll get this to you. So that is one thing. Put it up here so Dottie doesn't get her hair all over it. Okay, so oh wait, I do want to show you. I think I'm going to make my grandmother something, and I'm going to try to do it before Easter. So I don't know if you guys will see it or not. Give me just a second to find it. I printed off a bunch of patterns today while I was at work because my printer is not working. Well, oh, here it is. Here it is, here it is. Isn't that the cutest little thing? It's really tiny. It's called the Double Knit Bunny. And I'm pretty sure I can finish that by Friday. My mom and dad and me, we're going to go see my grandma. She's 94 years old. She lives out in Willis, Texas. So we're going to go see her Friday since I have the day off. Yay! So I wanted to take her a little treat. I bought her a basket. At Michael's yesterday, and I'm going to fill it with candy and then this little bunny. So she loves knitted items. She used to crochet, so she will appreciate that. And so yeah, that's my next project. And I'm going to have to do it before I finish this shawl. So, on to my enhancements. I went to an estate sale with my mother over in the West University, which is over near Rice University. If you're familiar, or if you're not familiar with Houston, kind of out near the medical center, Rice area. So we went there, and this lady was a total crafter. She had, I think she probably, I need to trim my bangs. I think she must have taught classes, and I know she for sure crocheted a lot because most of the magazines and books I found were crochet, but she did have some knitting needles. So, anyways, I found this Coates and Clark, book number 130, Knit and Crochet for Babies. And then I found Leisure Arts, leaflet number 555. And this is 63 easy to crochet pattern stitches combined to make an heirloom Afghan. And yeah, so I'm not a huge crocheter yet. I don't really know a lot about crocheting, so hopefully I can do different little patterns in these different squares, and that's how I can maybe learn and expand my crocheting techniques. And then I found this, the Knitting Architect, and it is it's from 1982, I think. But it shows you how to create knitting patterns. So how to measure, you know, how to measure in different spots, and then take those measurements and convert them into stitches per inch. And I really haven't read it yet, but I have ideas for coming up with patterns to wear, but I'm always baffled by, well, how do I size it for someone else, you know? So maybe this will help me out. We'll see. And then I got this cute little book. It's Spinnerin, Eva Dolls and Puppets, and it is number 901. It's from 1972. Super cute. And look at the little dog. Can you guys see the little dog down here? I guess you can't see him. Let me find him real quick because he's cute. You've got to see the little dog. Well, now I can't find the little dog. Up here. He shows up good here. So cute. So cute, so cute. And then I found one more. It is Crochet a Blanket or Bunting, volume number 4, which is another crochet book. And then I picked up miscellaneous, this little bag. It is from Sears. Sears used to sell knitting items. And I know it's from Sears because the little card is still in here. From Sears and Roebuck. That is just making me mad that my camera is not focusing. I have to go buy a new camera. It says 2 rubber pointed protectors, 2 plastic needles. Oh, Dot, you're hurting me. 1 small knit tally, 1 metal gauge, and 1 4 3/4 stitch holder. Dottie, I see you, honey. And here's a plastic needle. And here is a cable holder and a stitch marker and stitch markers. What is wrong with you? I know it's been a long day for you. Poor baby. And then I bought a case of needles. I collect old vintage needles. I guess y'all know that by now. But this is a complete set. And it is Susan Bates complete set. So that's exciting. The case is in pretty good condition. There is an old sticker where the lady must have bought it at maybe a garage sale or a resale store. I don't know. But I tried to peel it back and it's a little bit sticky, so I'm going to have to figure out how to clean that up because I would like to pull the sticker off. And then I bought knitting needles. Woohoo! I love knitting needles. I don't know why I love knitting needles so much, but I have a collection of knitting needles. You can't really see them. See up there? Over my head. And then in that box, my parents bought me that box for an early birthday present. But anyways, all kinds of needles in here. And this lady had a lot of books from Germany and in German. So I'm wondering if some of these needles aren't from Germany. They possibly could be, like these. They're like the Arrow Bernat because the big ones are plastic. And the other ones I think are metal with the coating. But the ends of them are wood, which is different from the Arrow Bernat. This is Arrow Bernat. And it's got the plastic. So I don't know. Here's one. I think this is one that, this is a size 6. It doesn't have a brand on it, but I don't really recognize it. And I do have a lot of old needles. There's 2 tatting shuttles down here, right here. And to be honest, I got this Saturday and I have not gone through it yet. So hopefully tonight I can go through it. Yay! So excited. I got all these needles for $10. Yay! Alright, so the only other thing that I added to my stash is more yarn. And I do not need any more yarn. I really do not. But my mom and I went to the Goodwill again. And they had more yarn. Not near as many skeins as that time in December when I found the mother load. But I did find some, and I will show you real quick. Here is 3 Irish Girls. And it is, it's a fingering yarn. It is 65% merino, 25% bamboo, and 10% nylon. It's 410 yards. Really, really soft. And all the yarn smells good. You kind of worry about that, like at a Goodwill, but it's all very clean. I will put them in freezer bags and freeze them just to make sure that there's no bugs, and I probably will keep it separate from my stash that is over there. And then I found, let's see what this is, Sugar Plum Fairy. It is merino wool and silk, and it's a sock yarn. It is 483 yards, and it's just a really pretty purple, violet type purple, and it's got just a little bit of gray going through it. It's really pretty. This is probably going to be a shawl. And here it says 2004 Lavender Sheep. www.lavendersheep.com. I don't know if they're still in business. I will have to search that out because it's really soft and I wouldn't mind having more of it. And then what else did I find? Oh, this is my favorite. Sweet Georgia. And I have seen this in Austin. What is the name of that store? Hill Country Weavers. They sell Sweet Georgia. And it's hand dyed in Canada. And this is True Love Sock. And True Love Sock. Oh, Woodland Berries. There it is. Woodland Berries. And it's from the December 2010 Yarn Club. and it's just really pretty. It's got maroon and purple and beige and brown, and this is gonna be socks. Definitely socks. And then I bought two Koigu. Is that how you say it? Koigu, I think. Koigu KPPPM. It is the 100% merino wool. It's 175 yards on each. And I am going to make, what is it called? Turkish bed socks. I've made two already, so I will make another one, and then maybe another one from my mom. And then I bought Koigu cashmere for string. Koigu cashmere for string. It is 169 yards, and it doesn't really have a colorway. I guess the color is E304. And isn't that pretty? It is. That's pretty true to color right there. It is brown with some grays and beigey color, like khaki. I don't know what I'll make out of this. Perhaps a hat for my husband because it's super soft and he loves soft stuff. And this looks like a color that could be for my husband. And then I bought for $3.99 because the sticker's still on it. It is Indigo Moon. Indigo Moon. And this looks like definitely looks like a lace. It's 100% silk, and it has 800 to 900 yards. And the colorway is almost black, and it is almost black. It's a dark charcoal color. That's pretty true to color right there. And then, I found Le Petite Knittery and Prints, and this is 150 yards of superwash merino wool, and the yarn is from LaPetiteKnittery.com. It's out of California. So really, really pretty. This is also going to be bed socks because it's 150 yards, and I can't think of anything else to make with 150 yards of fingering weight. So it will be bed socks because I love that pattern. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's by Church Mouse Knits, and it's a pattern you have to pay for on Ravelry, but it's worth it. I love how they fit, and I think you would too. Then I've got Sark Yarnista, and it says Get Your Fix, and it's from 3 Irish Girls. Really pretty. It's a sport weight merino, 100%. That's kind of orangey. It's more red, like a Christmas red. It's appearing orange in my camera, but it's definitely a Christmas red. And it is sport weight. The color is called Bountiful, and it is 320 yards. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make out of this. Maybe a hat or a cowl. I'm not sure. But that's it, which is enough. I spent like $30 on all of this yarn, which probably one skein would have been close to that. Like the Sweet Georgia, that has to be like $25, $30 a skein right there. So I got it all for that, and that's it. We had knit night this past Friday night. I've been out and haven't had a chance to do knit night in a while, and so if you're interested in a virtual knit night, you should join us. I had 3 ladies there that I have not had at Knit Night before, so that was pretty fun. It was Sally and Jerry and Sharon. And we had a lot of fun. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. It was fun. I hope to see you again. And if you're interested, it's great. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to drive at night. You can sit there, you know, drink a beverage and chat with us. And it's fun because you get to see what everybody else is working on. So I love it. I hope to see you Friday night. And don't forget to go into the thread and sign up to win the Shadows Knit Picks lace yarn. And I guess that's it. Is that it, Dottie? Do you want to say goodbye? Well, come here and say goodbye to everyone. Say bye. Say bye. All right, we will see you guys next time. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.